Oh, yeah. What is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a minute since we did all this fun shit. Here we go. Let's turn that music down a little bit. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the KillJoy Jake YouTube channel. It has been, what, like 2 weeks since we went live on here? Oh my God, it's crazy. It is so nice to see so many wonderful faces up on here. Apologies if I'm a little rusty. It's been a minute. Been a little out of practice, one might say. But welcome in, dudes. Let's talk some horror. How we doing? How we doing? Anthony Loxis? I love the last name. What's up, Anthony? How's it going? You're first. You win a prize, my friend. A giveaway of one free crisp high five. Redeem it anytime. What's up, dog? Welcome in. Paula Fitzhenry, thanks for being a member. Appreciate you. Nice. What's up, Paula? Welcome in. Welcome in. Cynthia is working on a new series based on Frankenstein titled Frank Stein. Frank and like middle name N Stein. I like it. About neighbors who figure out their neighbor is making a monster. It gets loose and goes to different people each episode, killing them. I vibe with it, Cynthia. What was up with whatever happened to James Wan's Frankenstein? Wasn't he gonna do something with that? I feel like I remember hearing about that, and now nothing. We're not getting Frankenstein from James Wan. I'm sad. I'm a sad horror fan. I want that movie so bad. And Malignant too. But, you know, we can't all get what we want. It's just the sad truth of life. Catbread, what's up, dog? How's it going? I love Catbread so much. Catbread is one of my favorites. I love all of you, but listen, a cat with bread around its head, 10 out of 10. That's my review. There you go. If you want my movie review on that, I love it. What's up, Catbread? It's been a while. Just wanted to let you know I recently moved into a new home in California. Oh my God, Catbread's loaded. I can't wait for Halloween to come up so I can set up all my Michael Myers and Terrifier decorations. Dude, badass, man. I would love to see it if you don't want to dox yourself, of course. I understand that as well. But very cool stuff, man. I love it, Catbread. Congratulations on the new place. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. Appreciate you. I have a passion for decorating for Halloween, man. We go nuts with it every year at my place. So I can't wait. I can't wait to check that all out. Julian Perez, what's up, Julian? Can't wait for 28 years later, or is it months? I still don't know. So it was 28 months later originally, but they changed it to years. I'm not 100% sure. Like maybe it's like a story thing. That's why they changed it. But you think it would make a little more sense to do 28 months later, right? I mean, I know it's been a while since we got one of those. Fuck, it's almost been 28 years. But you think that they would do 28 months just there you go. There's your natural progression. And then if they want to make more, 28 years. Bam. It's right there. So I'm not sure. Maybe we do a prequel. Once these new movies are done, 28 months that'll be the prequel film. What's up, Julian? Welcome in, man. Erica, how's it going? 6th is the new first. All right, well, you know what? You're the actual winner. So sorry, Anthony. Congratulations, Erica. You can redeem 2 crisp high fives. Oh! Better than just one. Bam. Welcome in, Erica. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. RJ Skarenki, you're already ready to talk some horror. I love it. Jake, especially Scream 6 or 7. So we already talked about Scream 6. We got to talk about Scream 7. I swear this is just Coca-Cola. Not sponsored. Dude, I am so hyped to talk about Scream 7, honestly. It's been far too long. I just realized, like, I was going through my videos today, and I'm like, I haven't made a Scream video in a month. Like, I don't remember the last time it was that long since I talked about Scream. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. There hasn't been much to talk about, man. It's nuts. There's some rumors floating around. There's this, that, whatever. I'm hearing there's, like, leaks for the script already or something. I'm not looking into all that jazz. I was doing that with Scream 6, and it kind of, I don't know, like, made me sad when I finally got there. I feel like I kind of had the whole movie figured out when I was sitting there watching it. Took away from the experience a little bit. Watching Scream 6, I'm like, okay, that person's the killer, that person's the killer, that was a fake out death. I was just like, I got this all figured out. Kind of makes me sad. I guess I'm trying not to cover Scream 7 as closely. I want to be surprised. But I am very excited for it nonetheless. I want to be excited for it. I hope it's good. I have some trepidations, some things I'm nervous about with the film. I do feel like a lot of the announcements we've gotten for the movie, it just feels a little bit like keys jangling in front of us. I think that's how Dr. Wolfula put it. I really liked that. Because I agree. I think it's kind of just like they're going to do everything in their power to sugarcoat this movie to make people really dig it after Spyglass's poor decision-making with with their cast. So I don't know. Is this going to be good? I hope so. Kevin Williamson directing is a crazy choice. I'm like, let's fucking see it, dude. The scribe of the original film and some of the sequels coming on to direct now. I'm here for it, man. I think that's a really interesting and cool choice. I want to see it. I want to see it happen. So let's talk some Scream 7 tonight, everybody. I'll have a video out on it next week. By the way, I have a little theory video talking about the opening kill. So I can't wait to get into that. Joe, what's up, dog? Dreaming Insomniacs. I love that name. This is a sick band name. What's up, dog? Had to come say hi. Been hella busy, but I'm sending my love, Jake. Let's do a pod soon. All the love to you back, my friend. Let's do a pod. I've been meaning to do that. Man, I've been hella busy too, man. Holy shit. I just got done filming a short film. If you're wondering where the fuck was Jake last week, there you go. I was running around playing a killer again. So... Whole lot of fun. Garrett Peck is saying, good evening, horror fans. I'm ready to talk some horror. Hell yeah, dog. Thanks for being a member. I appreciate you, Garrett. Thanks for the support, dude. And let's talk some horror. Let's make it happen. Same to you, TJ Sanders. What's up, dude? Happy Friday. It's the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. At least I hope it is for most people. You know, it's 7 o'clock, so most people are probably off work. I know we have some EMT friends out there. I'm not sure if they're around or not, or if they're working, whatever they got going on. But happy Friday, happy potential weekend, happy maybe weekend. Let's say that. TJ, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. And our wonderful mod, Denisha Lane, is hanging out. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Welcome, Denisha. Thanks for being here. Sorry I'm cursed. Yo. Did a podcast with Sorry I'm Cursed recently. That was pretty fun. Very, very fun. Very nice dude over there. Ryan Swayze is saying, hey, everyone. Yo, Ryan. How's it going? What is your profile picture? I'm curious. Is that you or is that from a movie? I feel like I recognize that. I'm not 100%. Maybe I'm missing it. Greg Bruckner, my favorite Ghostface. What's up? Have you acquired any new spooky Spider-Man DVDs? What a question. If I find any spooky Spider-Man DVDs, I will let you know. Speaking of spooky Spider-Man related shit, have you guys seen that short film, like The Spider or whatever? I don't know if you guys have seen. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I just realized my Terrifier poster's blowing on the wall. That's not good. That thing. Let's see how long it takes for that thing to fall. Actually, fuck it. Let's see what happens. Anyways, staying on track. ADHD. Apologies. There's this new short film that just came out. Stars Chandler Riggs, and it's a horror version of Spider-Man. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but holy fuck, it's terrifying. I recommend it. It's really cool. Great effects and everything too. I was just like, whoa, this is a really good little short film. I fucking love this. Starlit Fox, yo, just I'm just fucking with you. What's up, dog? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Jason Carpenter, what's up, man? I missed you, Jason. I missed you a lot. I always miss talking to Jason, our resident Halloween Ends fan. There's not too many of those. Okay, no, I'm fucking with. I'm so fucking with you, man. I'm sorry. I'm in a mood today. I'm in a goofy mood. Abigail, best movie of 2024, hands down. I'm so glad you liked it, Jason. It is absolutely towards the top of my list. I had a blast with Abigail. I'm curious what everyone else thought of it as well. I know, like, the majority of the comments, I want to say like 90% of them were very positive on my review video. I'm curious what else everyone else has to say, though, because I really enjoyed Abigail, Jason. I had such a blast with it. I saw it with Eric from the Bearded Entertainment. Massive shout out to him. Love him. Love the guy. So much fun hanging out with him during the entire shoot process of our short film, and then even going to see a movie with him was cool. Very good stuff. I had a blast with Abigail, Jason, and I'm so glad that you enjoyed it as well. Caitlin Jewel, what's up, Caitlin? Caitlin, did you just follow me on TikTok? I think someone named Caitlin just followed me on TikTok, and I was like, I don't know if I know this person or not, but I recognize the name, and I think it was your name, but I can't remember. I don't know. But I'm trying to follow more people on TikTok because I think most people don't know I'm on there. But I'm slowly getting into making content over there. So if that was you, I will follow you back. I got you, dog. But welcome in, Caitlin. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you. Ryan's asking if I'm excited for Alien Romulus. Dude, that and Terrifier 3, top of my list in terms of things I'm excited for. I'm predicting that Alien Romulus will either be my favorite horror film of the year or close in the top 3. I'm going to be completely honest. This is a movie you do not want to miss. I believe it's going to be one of the better Alien sequels. And I like the majority of the Alien sequels. I'm not going to lie. There's not too many like bad Alien movies, which might be a hot take, but I really like a lot of them. This, I feel like, is going to be one of the best. And I can't wait to see it. I do want to get to a lot more people. I want to say hi to so many more folks out there. But we do have a super chat from Yurdy G that I want to prioritize here. Thank you for the $5, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the page. Saying, my motherfucking bro. I had my barber pause so we could get some good horror talk in. What? No fucking way, dude. Holy shit. Yurdy, well, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Thank you. Yurdy G's dropping some new music soon, which I've been listening to a little bit of it. Got to hear some of it early, and it fucking rocks. A lot of it's very cool. Yurdy, I like what you're doing there, man. So thanks for the $5. I hope you're killing it with your music and all that. I can't wait to hear whatever comes next. And you know what I do want to say, man. We got to hang out sometime again. Last time me and Yurdy G hung out, we went to a haunted house in Lexington, Kentucky. It was very fun, very good time. So we got to get something going sometime soon. I know we were talking about doing horror nights. And I would love that. That would be very fun. So, Yurdy G, thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Blucka is calling me a doo-doo baby. That's me. That's me, the doo-doo baby. I'm the horror doo-doo baby. What's up, Blucka? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Infinite Sky, howdy, hey. Howdy, partner. Caitlin, you did follow me on... Okay. I was like, I know this name, and I don't know who this is. Maybe I know who this is. I don't know. Cool. Heard that. If you're just coming in and you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? You missed it. It's all good. Clint Jackson is saying, let's jam. I do VOC. Name some bands you like. Let's jam? Okay, fuck. I am a big metalhead. I love metal music. It's my favorite. I'm trying to think what my favorites are. I love Ministry. Ministry is very underrated in my opinion. Static X fucking rocks. Korn. Creed. I don't know if is that metal or is that divorced dad rock. I'm not 100%, but so many good musicians out there. I love Tool. Like 90s metal is like my absolute favorite. 90s are like early thousands metal. My favorite genre. Thanks for being here, Clint. Appreciate you, man. Sarah Campbell has been a member for 17 months. Holy F! Sarah, I appreciate your support. And you're saying it feels like yesterday that I found your channel. What? At least 17 months. Holy crap. Sarah, I really appreciate your support. It is always so much fun getting on streams and talking Scream with you, especially. And we we even got to talk a little bit about Fast X today. Which I found my new favorite YouTube video of all time today, regarding the Fast and Furious franchise that I like immediately sent to Sarah upon viewing. So I don't know, Sarah, thank you so much for your support. Thanks for hanging out with us on these streams. I greatly appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Supporting this page really helps, by the way, guys. I'm going to be completely honest. I would not have been able to do this crazy short film that we were just able to do without your guys' support. So thank you. You guys made that possible. And I promise it does not disappoint. I will have an update video for patrons soon. I'm so sorry. I just could not get to it. I'm not 100% sure what I can show y'all yet. So that's kind of why that's what the wait is all about. But you guys will see something soon. I want to show you something from the shoot. So patrons and channel members will be able to check that out very soon here. And I'm excited. I'm so proud of what we were able to accomplish, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Oh, exciting stuff. Jason Carpenter, thanks for the $5, man. Thank you for the support. Abigail isn't really all that scary, but I absolutely loved the fun thrill ride that it takes you on. Melissa Barrera rocks. Spyglass will regret. I think they already do, my friend. But yeah, I agree. It's more of a horror comedy. You know what I mean? It's definitely leaning into that goofiness, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Not every horror movie needs to be the scariest thing I've ever seen. And Abigail, regardless, I think still has some pretty creepy moments that I really enjoyed. I think I was saying in my video, I'm like, it's not like super scary, but it has like really shocking and gross moments to it that I really liked. Like I won't, no spoilers. It's a very recent movie. It's still in theaters. And if you haven't seen it, it's kind of bombing at the box office. So please go see it. Support our boys, support our Radio Silence boys. They brought back Scream. The least he can do is go check out their creepy ass vampire movie. No, I loved it so much though. So it was such a blast. It's probably my favorite horror comedy of the 2020s so far. What's a better horror comedy? I mean, Lisa Frankenstein is up there for sure. That fucking rocked. That was great. Had so much fun with that. So cute. God, it was so cute. Made me want to throw up a little bit. But what are our thoughts? Thoughts on that though? I'm really curious. Favorite horror comedy of the year so far. Curious about that. Abigail, I think Abigail's mine, honestly. Maybe I'm missing something, but ooh, I think that Abigail takes the cake. Jason, though, thank you so much for the $5, man. I'm so glad that you enjoyed Abigail. Melissa Barrera did fucking rock in that movie. I even another thing I said in my review, her best performance in my personal opinion. I loved it. Great stuff. Jason, thanks for the 5, man. Hopefully we see her in the Scream franchise again sometime in the future, but who knows? Fingers crossed. I want to see Sam come back for one more. Blucka is saying was calling Abigail doo-doo baby. Jake is a killjoy. There we go. Okay, yeah. I know you didn't like it. I saw your comment, Blucka. So like a minute ago, I don't know if you heard or not, but I was like 90% of the comments were positive, and you're the 10%. But that's all good. Listen, it's all good. We respect everyone's opinions here, and I was interested. I always love hearing counter opinions about what other people think too. That's so important. You know, so many people just want to hear their own opinion, just constantly back and forth and all that. That's not what this page is about. I want to hear everyone's take, everyone's feelings on movies. It's a safe space to throw that stuff out there. Ty Lee's also throwing 5 out there. What's up, man? Because it's been a while. We missed you, Jake. Well, thank you, Ty. I appreciate the support, man. I missed you guys too. I really did. It's been far too long. I did not have time to go live. It was crazy. So I'm so hyped to be back. And for the record, I'm focusing on YouTube. Like my side quests are done. I've gotten that out of the way. I made a crazy short film that I'm so proud of. It's my first original. I've only ever made fan films, so I'm so excited for this. It's crazy, man. I wish I could tell you more, but patrons will know more soon. I'll say that much. Ty, thank you for the $5, man. And yeah, you're gonna see this page just pop off in the next couple of weeks or so. So thanks for the $5, man. Thanks for supporting the page. Oh my God, it's Evan. What's up, dog? How you doing? Congrats on, was it 14K that you just hit, my friend? Evan is blowing up. If you guys are not subscribed to Rockland Graves Productions, holy shit, he makes some good videos. Evan, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're hanging out with us, dude. I once again, you're one of my favorite content creators in the space right now. Don't tell my friends that, but I love your videos to death, dog. So much fun making content with this guy too. I got to have him on the page sometime. Evan, you got to come on a live stream. We got to do this at some point. We got to bullshit back and forth live. It'll be fun. Sarah Campbell is gifting 5 KillJoy Jake memberships. Oh my God. You're awesome, Sarah. Thank you for the support. That is going to Oscar Hernandez, Erica, Melissa Wildcard. Ooh, Melissa's a wild card, ladies and gentlemen. Catbread and Nola Ray. Well, welcome. You guys get to see little update videos on what's going on with the short film. So there you go. Very fun stuff. Thank you, Sarah. Greatly appreciate you. See some love for Sarah in the comments. We love to see it. Very good stuff. Thank you, Sarah. You're so kind. Again, thank you. What else is going on? What else we got going here? Scream Geek. I haven't said hello to you yet. What's up, Scream Geek? Have you ever seen The Skinamarink? It's an analog horror movie that scared the crap out of me. Yes, I did a review video back when it came out. I really enjoyed it, but I also said in my review, I'm like, I can totally see people hating this movie. You're either gonna love this or hate this. So while I really like it and I'm a big defender of it, I completely understand why people don't dig it. It is so experimental and very, very might come off as very slow to some. It honestly took me a couple of watches before I could really appreciate the whole thing. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times? 3 times. Yeah, I've seen it 3 times now. I like to show people weird horror movies all the time, and most of the time they're like, what the fuck did I just watch? Why did you make me watch that? And I'm like, that was so good, right? And they're like, no. But Skinamarink is one that I really appreciate. It scared the fuck out of me. There's a shot towards the end that I think is one of the creepiest things I've seen in a modern horror flick. I'm just going to be honest. The way that movie ends is, I was goosebumps all over my skin, walking out of the theater, looking around my shoulder and shit. It scared the hell out of me. I really enjoyed that one. So Scream Geek, I'm glad you liked it too, man. A very, very scary movie, in my opinion. What else we got? Hemodi X by 245. 245. I don't know what that means, but hello. 245. 345. I don't know. Conspiracy theory. Melissa was not fired, and Jenna Ortega doesn't have scheduling issues. It's to hide the fact that there'll be ghost faces in Scream 7. That would be insane. That would be completely insane if they pulled something like that. I'd lose my mind. You want to talk about the long game, too. Like, there's been so much shit talked between both Melissa Barrera and Spyglass at this point. Fuck. Like, I don't even know. The fandom is up in arms. They're up in arms. They're furious. That they want to burn a building down, probably. I don't know. But people are still mad, man. I still see stuff to this day on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. People are like, I'm not seeing it. I'm not even gonna see it. And I get it. Like, honestly, I'm not even. No criticism there. I would be pissed too. So I totally get it. It's crazy. It's just it's upsetting stuff. I want to see Melissa back, of course, but I'm still excited for. I'm a Scream fan. You know what I mean? I gotta see what's going on in this new entry, and it might be shit, but I gotta know. I gotta know, man. Clint Jackson is saying all sick bands music is my like metal for the win. Hell yes. metal rocks. I'm gonna be honest, I don't discriminate against any genre of music, Clint. I really do like most things. My girlfriend loves country though, and I just cannot get into it. I just don't like country. The closest thing I like to country is Jimmy Buffett. I love Jimmy Buffett. He can do no wrong. Jimmy can do no wrong, my friends. But I don't know, man. That's as close as I get to it. Nothing else really hits for me. I've really tried. I've tried out a lot of country too. Like, it's not like, I've heard one song and I hate it. No, it's just not for me. I wish I liked it more. Because honestly, name another genre, I like something from it. It's the only genre I'm just not crazy about it. It just doesn't do it for me. Melissa is saying, I'm good, been enjoying the nice weather today and outside hanging. It is a beautiful day, Melissa. I'll tell you what, I cut the grass today. Gorgeous out there. Gorgeous. I could hang out. I could hang out outside all day. Frankly, I'm always trapped in here, so it was kind of nice to get out. Intermain with the cross. What's up, dog? Any predictions for Scary Movie 6? There's a lot of uncertainty for Scary Movie 6, but I'm really hoping they get the Wayans brothers back. Number one, like numeral uno, on what they need to do. Get the Wayans brothers back in there and make it a Scream parody. Like, I totally think they're going to make it a Scream parody with all the crazy shit that's been going on with that. It's like the biggest thing in horror right now is Screams 5 and 6 and all the controversy going around with Scream 7. The biggest thing in horror right now is probably the Terrifier 3 stuff, if I'm being honest. But that's absolutely up there, man. I mean, people are losing their minds about all that. So if Scary Movie 6 doesn't hit on that, and Terrifier 2, and I'm trying to think like what else is really popular. Maybe like just making fun of requels in general, I would be shocked. I would be like, what? What are you talking about, dog? Crazy stuff. So I really think that's going to be the route that they end up going. I hope they get Melissa Barrera. That would be like, dude, that would be an actual genius move. Like next level, 1,000 IQ move if they were to get Melissa Barrera in there and they just rip on the Scream movies the whole time. She's playing a character that's basically like, what's her name? Sandy Carpenter. Just make it happen, dude. Be such a good move. The one thing I'm worried about with Scary Movie 6 though is, let's be honest, there's some jokes in there that probably won't do very well in 2024, like how they did in the thousands. Will they keep making those jokes? Will they not make those jokes? I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've rewatched Scary Movie recently, and there's some stuff that has not aged very well. Will they keep that kind of humor prevalent? Will they water it down? I don't know. It's a very good question. It's anyone's guess at this point. And I'm excited to see who writes the film, who's going to be in the writer's room for this one. Again, get the Wayans brothers on this one. Make that happen. And Oscar Hernandez is asking an interesting question. Did I see that picture that Matthew Lillard posted on Instagram? He did. I made a little joke about it on my Instagram, actually. I was like, Dark Stew is upon us. He is gearing up to play a new villain or hero that he teased on his Instagram. I believe it's got to be Five Nights at Freddy's 2, right? Like, in all honesty, like in all seriousness, I really think it's Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It makes sense if they're getting ready to film that right now. So I think that's gotta be what it is. But I'm not ruling out the possibility of him coming back for Scream 7. I've said it many, many, many times on this page. You might hate the idea, and I'm with you. I don't like the idea of Stu coming back to life and being our twist ending, but it is a very real possibility considering the whole, like, what we were talking about earlier, jingling keys in front of our faces. I feel like Spyglass is going to do everything in their power to sugarcoat this movie. no matter what it is. And getting Matthew Lillard in there, who's popping right now with Five Nights at Freddy's. We are in like this rebirth of his career with this new success he's found. It's a really good business move, as much as I hate to admit that. I really hope it doesn't happen, though. I hope he's not in Scream 7. I love Matthew Lillard. It's not like I hate Matthew or something. He's a fucking awesome dude. I got to meet him last year. He's so kind. I want nothing but success for him, but I just feel like that would genuinely kill the Scream franchise. Like, that would be it. It would be like, okay, it's clear we're out of ideas. We can't come up with new ghost faces, so we got to bring back the best one. Like, that's all that says to me. You know, I'm not excited to see Stu back on screen. I'm just sad to see my favorite franchise just kind of die. That's what it's going to come down to, you know, and makes me sad. Garrett is saying, let me double Jake's support. Rockland Graves Productions must be subscribed to. Astute analysis of horror. I couldn't agree more. His videos are fucking awesome. Give him a subscribe. Hit that little red button on his page and this page too. You know, I'm just saying, man. Now, Evan fucking rocks, though. I want to have him on the page at some point. If he's still here, Evan, if you're still here, hi, buddy. How you doing? Joe's throwing another $2 out there. Thank you so much, man. Love you, bro. Can't wait to collab again soon. Hell yeah, man. We got to do that podcast. We're doing it. We got to make it happen. We got to talk some horror. I want to talk about your music as well. Get it all out there. Get it all out there in the open. Let it all hang. I want to let it hang with Joe. Thanks for the $2, man. I appreciate it. Blunk is saying the fandom isn't showing how furious they are with their money as Melissa Barrera projects keep bombing. Dude, I know, man. And it sucks. Abigail, I'm going to be real, though. I honestly think the reason Abigail's bombing is just because it's associated with the Dark Universe thing. Like, I've been thinking about it a lot, and, like, I don't know. I don't think it's because of Melissa Barrera. I really don't. Like, she's actively, like, still getting roles and all that. I don't know. So I feel like it's just because, another vampire flick. Like, I'm just not interested. I feel like that's what it is. I don't think they marketed this movie as well as some past Radio Silence movies either. Like, I think about the marketing for Scream 5 and 6. You know, I mean, criticize those movies as you will. They had a pretty good marketing campaigns both times around. Abigail, I didn't really see too many ads. Like, a little bit on YouTube, but nothing as experimental as what we saw with Scream 5, like, especially. Scream 5's marketing was insane. Like, it's no wonder that movie did pretty well. Evan is still out there, by the way. Lordy Almighty, you too. Hi, Jake. I love you too, Evan. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. You crack me up, man. Hollywood Guy is with us tonight. What's up, Hollywood Guy? I missed you, my friend. What's up? Thanks for the $5. Thanks for supporting the page. I appreciate you. Jake, what's up? I'm excited for the news of Scream. It's coming, but I hope it's good. No Core 4, good or bad. Yeah, no Core 4. I mean, we've known that for a little while now. Makes me sad, but it didn't make sense. You know, it didn't make sense for them to come back at this point with having half of them not being able to show up in the next movie. It makes me fucking sad. Makes me very sad. I will miss them. I will miss them big time because I absolutely loved, I loved Scream 5 and 6 for what they were able to do. I mean, they're not perfect movies by a long shot, but they're very fun, and I really enjoyed the new direction the franchise took. I'm just hoping that Scream 7, this is a throwback, you know what I mean? We're going back to what Screams 1 through 4 did. And I know some people are just longing for that. They're like, oh, those were the good Scream movies. I disagree with that, personally. I really like all 6 films. But I just hope that they're able to tell a good, fresh story with these same characters that some would argue are tired. You know, I think that Sidney Prescott has one more really good story that's centered around her because of Scream 5. If Scream 5 didn't exist, I might not have that opinion. But now that we know that she has a family she has to protect, we can reinvent the character. We can focus on her being a mom and protecting her kids opposed to just protecting herself. Like, there's a lot you can do there. I'm into it. It's maybe not like a super original idea, you know, it's a ton of horror continuations have done something similar, but it's at least a good step, you know what I mean? And it's not going to feel like it's coming out of nowhere like some of our Ghostface killers in the past who are random Prescott family members or other family members of other people. I would love to see a good Ghostface in this movie really save the film. Honestly, I think that's a big way that Scream 7 can stand out from some of the past movies. Like, I love Scream 6, but the fact that it's Richie's father fucking sucks, dude. Like, it's just not a good idea, man. It's soap opera. We need anything we can possibly have to just continue this story, is how it comes off to me. I don't like, you guys know I don't like family killers. So I want to see Scream 7 have an original Ghostface idea. I think that is a big thing that this movie can do to impress fans, and do something to stand out from the last couple of movies. So I want to see this movie succeed. I really do. I want this franchise to go on forever because I think it can. It's one of the only horror franchises I really feel that way about. We're getting some franchise continuations now that just have me scratching my head. I'm like, do we really need a prequel to that film? We're getting a Rosemary's Baby prequel now, which I didn't even make a video about. I'm like, that's fucking wild. What? Like, okay, I'll check it out, I guess. Pet Sematary Bloodlines. Did anyone ask for that movie? Not really, man. I don't know. I enjoyed the Pet Sematary remake, but I did not need a prequel to that film. Like, that's wild. So, I don't know. I love franchise continuations. I really do, but there are some things that just don't need continuations. Scream, on the other hand, it's just so versatile. There's so much to love about it. If it's horror commentary, great characters, great killers, for the most part. I don't know. I just really want to see this franchise succeed. I want to see it hopefully be under the umbrella of a better company. I don't know, man. I really think that this franchise can go on forever, but they got to start making better decisions, especially story-wise. Hollywood Guy, though, thank you for the $5, man. I really appreciate you. And you know we'll be covering this even if it is a shit show. I hope it's not, though. God, I hope it's not. Fingers crossed. What's happening with your Art the Clown poster you have? No, so I got my fan on over here. It is hot here in Cleveland today. So I got the fan going. If you guys hear it, by the way, I can turn it off. I'll sweat. I don't care. I like getting all sweaty. But that's what's going on with that. I'm hoping it falls off the wall, honestly. I think that would be really funny. And then don't tell me about it, just let it happen. Let's see how long it takes. That is held up by Scotch tape, by the way. And yes, that is how easy my set is to fall apart. I got to get these things framed. I just have not had the time or the money, Cynthia. We're going to fix that soon. Jason Carpenter's got to go. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate you. Enjoy your Friday night. I hope you get a chance to rest and relax. Leighton Gamer is saying The Strangers Trilogy. What do you think about the promotion of the movie? I think the advertising is fantastic so far for The Strangers Chapter 1. They've been doing a lot of really interesting and fun stuff. If it's taking pictures of the strangers at very hilarious locations where it's like, why would they be there? That's really funny. I love having a sense of humor, a little bit of personality in your marketing. I think that's something that, going back to Radio Silence, they do really well most of the time. So I'm really excited for this movie. We have the studio putting a lot of chips in this movie's favor. I mean, I think that's because 3 of them are coming out. This first one, they really want this first one to succeed to see how the other 2 are going to do. And I hope they're good. I really do. I've said this many times, but I genuinely think the scariest slasher, not my favorite, but the scariest slasher of all time is Brian Bertino's original The Strangers. That is so fucking scary. Like, that is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. I love it. It's just real terror. This could really happen to you. There's no supernatural element to it at all. It's just, this is just a horrifying thing. And once again, the motive of because you were home is one of the scariest things I have ever heard in a horror movie ever. So I really want the Strangers trilogy to succeed. I really want it to be good. But God, I'm worried from that trailer that it's just going to be a remake of that original film. We have director Renny Harlin saying it's not that, but then why'd you make he didn't make the trailer, in all fairness, but why does the trailer just utilize shots that are recreated from the original film? Shots, lines, whatever. That makes me scared. That makes me concernicus, one might say. So I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's not just a remake. I hope it is something new and fresh, and we just haven't seen that yet from any of the marketing. Fingers crossed. Rotting Prince, what up, dog? Howdy, chat. Howdy there, partner. Come sit on down and wet your whistle. I don't know, welcome. Thanks for being here, dog. Jake, for fuck's sake, I'll send you a frame for that T3 poster. That thing has to be protected. I know, I'm just a chaotic little goose. I like to I like to be a goofy guy, I know, it is a bit distracting though, isn't it? It's just flopping in the wind. It is like, honestly, maybe my favorite little poster that I have. And I'm so mad. So I got to see Evil Dead Rise last year. Hollywood Guy, I'm getting to your super chat. Let me finish my story real quick. I got a stupid story to tell you all. I got to see Evil Dead Rise early last year, like in about early March, I want to say, when Horror Hound was going on. There was an early screener. And I got a poster, but it got all bent up and it's all nasty. So it's like sitting around here somewhere. And I don't even know if I should frame it now. It's like, I want to frame it for me, but it's all like, I mean, it is nearly crumpled into a ball. That is how bad it is. I just couldn't get a protector or nothing for it. And it's very special to me. So I'm hoping I can get that framed or something at some point, but gotta buy some damn frames. Hollywood Guy throwing $5 out there. Thanks for the support, Hollywood Guy. Are the actors the same as in the old Strangers movies? That would be cool, and I hope it rocks. So no, actually, interestingly enough, I believe they're different actors for every movie, because I think Damien Maffei is the Man in the Mask in the second movie, the Pray at Night specifically, and not in the first one. I could be wrong about some of the other, like the actresses that play the other two characters, but I know for sure Man in the Mask is a different person in all three movies across the board. Damien Maffei is fucking awesome. Maffei? I don't know. That's a weird last name, but I love it. And I'm terrible at pronouncing things. But no, it is different people across all three of the movies, actually. And, I gotta say, even though I think I like the first movie better, I think the second movie has a slightly better cast, which might be a hot take. Pray at Night's cast, ooh, fucking rocks. I love all the characters across the board in that movie. Really good movie. Really good slasher sequel, too. So I think that's another reason I'm really looking forward to Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. I really want these movies to be good. So far, I love the Strangers franchise. Like, it is so interesting. It feels like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, where it's like, it's kind of the same idea, but the tone is completely different in both films. One is so scary that it's like, oh, I don't know how many more times I can watch that scary. And then the sequel is fucking hilarious. It's super goofy and over the top. Pray at Night still finds times where it's really scary, but it is a little more, stylized and fun. It feels more like a Radio Silence film versus like a Tobe Hooper film. But I love Pray at Night. I love both of them for totally different reasons. They're both good. So I don't know, man. I think this one is going to be more in line with the original film. A little more leaning towards the scary, a little less stylized, even though that trailer, had the little top 40 Cage the Elephant song. I don't know. I really don't. The tone of it is really going to make or break the film, I think. If they're able to find something new with that, and hopefully the story, I don't think that. I think that's out the window at this point. I'm hoping it's good. I'm just hoping it's good. I hope they can find a way to differentiate themselves from the other two films. And Erica, I see your comment about the Strangers Watch Party. Yes, we are doing that next week. I think. the 2 weeks leading up to the new film, which that one comes out on May 17th, I want to do Strangers 1, Strangers 2, like on different varying Wednesdays. So we're getting to it. We're making it happen. Hollywood Guy, thanks for the $5. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you for supporting the page, man. Really do appreciate you. But yeah, look out for those. The watch parties are coming back next week. As you guys know, I've been slowly easing back into making content for the page. I hope you guys like the new videos. I've been putting a little more effort and having a bit of a different approach towards making update videos lately. So I hope you guys are digging that. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm trying. I want to make good content for y'all, so. Did you ever watch The Walking Dead or the new spin-off shows? I watched like the first 6 seasons of The Walking Dead, and then I kind of fell off from it. But I've heard it gets good again at some point in some of the later seasons, like I think season 8, season 9, one of those seasons. I didn't really get through much of it, I'm going to be honest. I really like the first season. I really like the third season. Season 2 has its moments. But I don't know. I just lost interest, I guess. It was, a lot of it's really good, but I'm hearing good things about the spin-off shows, though. I'm hearing that a lot of them fucking rock. So that makes me really happy as a fan of, especially that first season. Oh, the first season is like perfection. So it's good to hear. It's really good to hear that, Caitlin. Am I excited for Cuckoo? Oh, fuck yes. I like Screamin' Ice Cream. Dude, I have never had, well, not never, but I haven't had a trailer in a very long time. Scared the hell out of me like that Cuckoo trailer. Whew! Oh, if you guys have no idea what we're talking about, by the way, do yourself a favor. Like, listen, I might lose viewership right now, but I don't even care. That's how important this is to me. Go watch the Cuckoo trailer and then come back. I mean, this movie, this and Long Legs, like for the summer, those are probably my 2 movies for this summer that I'm the most excited for. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'm watching Infested tonight. It just dropped on Shudder, so I'm really excited for that. The guy that directed that is doing the new Evil Dead. And then holy shit, you guys, I don't know if you guys have heard about this yet, but there's another Evil Dead movie happening. They're making 6 and 7 just announced today. Like, what? We're getting 2 more Evil Dead movies. Not 1, 2. My head's gonna explode. I can't wait. Oh my God, my excitement is through the roof, dude. Child of the Corn, what's up, Anthony? Thanks for the $5, man. What's good, dude? NFL draft again tonight. Double feature tomorrow. Dude, I completely forgot about the draft. Sorry, you just, completely forgot, dude. Oh, I gotta watch that. I'm excited to see what happens, and I'm excited to see the Browns fuck up probably again. Double feature tomorrow, Abigail and Boy Kills World. I got to see the ladder there. Should be good. Rambo marathon on Sunday. Fun weekend. Ooh, Rambo, you're all over the place, Anthony. I love it. Abigail and Boy Kills World is a bizarre double feature, but I fucking love it. I don't know if you guys have heard about this movie, Boy Kills World. I have not seen it yet, but it's Bill Skarsgård in a Sam Raimi produced like action movie, and I'm very excited for it. I don't know, just hearing nothing but good things, man. Enjoy. I'm going to try to see it this weekend as well if I have time. I'm prioritizing Infested because I'm excited to see what Sebastian Vanacek, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, what he's all about. I want to know what this guy's style is. So I'm excited to learn more about that, see if this movie's any good, hopefully. Guy's doing Evil Dead 6, so I hope it's good. But enjoy that. Enjoy the Rambo marathon. There are some Rambo sequels I still haven't seen, like the most recent one. Never watched that, so enjoy. I wish I could be there for that, Anthony. Thanks for the $5, dude. Appreciate that. Silver Princess is also throwing $5 out there, saying just a daily reminder that Roman is the strongest Ghostface and would smoke all the others. Ooh. You think Roman would win in a fight against Mickey, though? Like, I could see him taking down Billy and Stu. Like, they're pretty dumb. Billy and Stu are pretty dumb. They made some good decisions in the front half, but man, by the time you get to that third act, they're messy. They're sloppy. Sloppy like Joe. So I feel it. The Roman's up there. You know, Roman's up there. I don't know if he's number 1, though. I feel like Mickey could take him, personally. I feel like but it would be a close fight. Like, it wouldn't be... it would not 100% be, like, completely one-sided. But very interesting. I've seen a lot of people say this. Roman is the strongest Ghostface. And I don't know. Like, Roman does a lot of goofy shit in Scream 3. That's my thing. Like, he's setting up... He's filling houses full of gas to blow up. Like, is that a testament of strength? Or is that, like, he's just completely insane? I don't... I don't know. There's a lot of... Roman does a lot of risky shit in Scream 3 that he does get away with, in all fairness, to your point. But strongest Ghostface? I don't know. He's like kind of the most chaotic. I'll give you that for sure. Most chaotic Ghostface, without a doubt. Holy fuck, dude. Guy was like, you know what? I'm going to fill Jennifer Jolie's house with gas and someone's going to light a match. It's going to happen. and it fucking worked for him. I'm like, all right. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Roman. You crazy motherfucker. Holy shit. We're doing this. All right. Silver Princess, though, I love it. Thank you for the $5, my friend. Roman's underrated. I will say that. Roman's an underrated Ghostface. I think he deserves a little more love. I'm not crazy about his motive, but the way he goes about things. Ooh, he's a crazy motherfucker. I love it. Michael Alexander is asking about the Thanksgiving sequel. I'm very excited about it. I loved the first one. I thought it was a blast. Some people really did not like it. I think they're just not crazy about Eli Roth movies, and that's all good. We respect people's opinions. But as a huge fan of movies like Hostel and Green Inferno, Cabin Fever, yada yada, man. I love his style. I think it's so funny. His movies are hilarious, but also just so dark and disturbing at the same time. It is such a weird blend. It's like spicy sweet chili. I don't know. That's the spicy sweet chili Doritos. That is Eli Roth style in my brain, and I just love it. I can't get enough of it. So I'm excited to see what he does for the sequel, man. I'm excited to see how he continues that story. Will Patrick Dempsey return? I don't know. It's been like 6 months, by the way. If you haven't seen the movie, come on now. Check it out. Watch it. It's really good. It's a great movie. Very fun. Olaf the Snowman, you're probably melting as we get into the summertime, my friend. Hashtag Stu lives. Oh, hang on. Let me do that right. Hashtag Stu lives. Well, maybe, my friend, because Dark Stu might be gearing up. we saw a picture of Matthew Lillard, and he was talking about, am I playing the good guy or the bad guy? Kind of hinting at returning as one of his many beloved villains, if it's William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's or Stu Macher. Which rumor has it, and this is going, I can't say what little birdie might have told me this, but I don't know. Maybe Matthew Lillard does show up in Scream 7. I don't know, man. I'm hearing some things left and right that makes me think something's going on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. I honestly do think Stu is coming back. I'm not the biggest fan, I'll be honest. I know you guys know that already, but if it happens, it happens, and whatever. Maybe Scream gets reinvented down the line, Maybe. That would be nice. But I know it would make so many fans happy, and that's my thing about it. That's the silver lining, right? Even if I'm gonna be sitting there in so much pain watching that shit, I know so many fans are just gonna lose their minds watching it. So that makes me happy at the end of the day. So Olaf, thank you for the $5, man. Hashtag Stu lives. Fuck it at this point. Let's see it. Kyle Scumberg is saying, good evening, Jake. Good evening. I didn't get to hear what you thought of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Let me know what you thought of the movie. I thought it was really good. I gotta say, Bustin did not make me feel great this time around. There's nothing like... Here's the thing about Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. There is nothing about it that is offensively bad, but I just don't feel like the people behind that movie specifically really get what's so good about Ghostbusters. I don't know. It just felt like a Marvel movie to me. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good Marvel movie. That's what it is. But I just don't feel like it's a very good Ghostbusters film. So my favorite thing, what the joke is of the original Ghostbusters, is how mundane these characters treat the crazy shit you're seeing on screen. That's what makes it so unique, so special, and why the whole thing, which is such a ridiculous concept, work in the first place. That's why that first movie's so good. And I just don't feel like we captured that energy in this film. It just feels like a big old Marvel movie with 1,000 characters that have CGI powers, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of movies like that are fun, but I just feel like we're missing that certain spice, that very specific Ghostbusters flavor from some of these new movies. Afterlife is a lot of fun too, but it's a same criticism there. I feel like they didn't have that mundane, another day at the office, got to go take care of Slimer, put him back in the fucking box. It just didn't have that energy to it. They just felt like modern, family comedy action flicks, I guess that was my problem with it. But I had a mostly fun time watching it, and I see a lot of people that really enjoyed it too, which makes me happy again. So I'm sure they'll probably make another one too. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm pretty sure it did well at the box office, if I'm not mistaken. I couldn't tell you the number off the top of my head, but pretty sure it did well. Holy crap, the super chats are rolling in. Thank you guys so much for your support tonight. Really appreciate you all. I'm about to get to all of them. Let's make this happen. Silver Princess, little follow-up to the Roman question, is saying Roman and Jill versus Mickey and Amber. Who wins, in your opinion? Ooh. See, this is a really good question. I would almost say this is evenly matched in a lot of ways. I feel like Jill and Amber are very crazy, a similar kind of crazy, while Mickey and Roman are once again a similar kind of crazy, and similar kinds of fighters as well. I think Jill and Amber have the agility, where Mickey and Roman have the strength to take somebody down. I think it would depend on... So, Roman has the smarts, I think. I think Roman is smarter than Mickey, but Mickey, I think, has more brawn. Mickey is more brawn than Roman is. So, it's a really good question. Here's another factor. Here, I think Roman and Jill have the intelligence angle. I think both of them are more intelligent than Mickey and Amber. I'm going to give this to Roman and Jill, honestly. I think I'm going to give this to Roman and Jill. I feel like it's ever so slightly motivated. I think Roman and Jill would kick the shit out of Mickey and Amber, personally. The more I think about this. They definitely have the intelligence edge. These two characters are way smarter than Mickey and Amber. Characters who were defeated pretty easily, for being honest. But Mickey, he got the drop on him. He got fooled by Mrs. Loomis. So that's another element to this. So I'm going with Roman and Jill. But good question, Silver Princess. Very good question. Thanks for the $5, my friend. I hope we get some new ghost faces to talk about with Scream 7. Throw them into the mix. Child of the Corn, Anthony saying, your guess on Scream 7's Ghostface link. Zoltan. No links. Cut the links. Stop the ties to the past and all that shit. Tell a new story. Tell a brand new story. Brand new movie. What I'm worried about is we have Kevin Williamson in the driver's seat this time around. And listen, I love Kevin Williamson. He's written some fucking bangers. But I'm so worried that Scream 7 is just going to be, once again, a celebration of the franchise. And this is a franchise to be celebrated. There's nothing wrong with that. But we kind of just did that in Scream 6. You know what I mean? Like, if we make a whole other movie where it's like, God, isn't the Scream franchise so good? I'm going to be like, okay, guys, y'all are sucking your dicks a little too hard right now. That's all I'm saying. Let's have Scream 7 just be this really good standalone movie about Sidney Prescott being this mom. Let's reinvent the character. No ties to the past. You know, don't spend arduous scenes focusing on things that happened before. Like we did that in Scream 6. We blew that load already. Let's do something else. I want to see a good killer going after Sidney for a brand new reason, something we've never seen before. Let's hope. let's hope, man. I just want a good movie, man. At the end of the day, I want to look back on Scream 7 and say to myself, man, that was fun. That was different. I gotta defend Scream 6 a little bit because it's got some weird shit going on. It does some repetitive shit. And if it didn't do those things, I bet everyone would pretty much fucking love it across the board. But they blow it in that third act just a little bit. And it makes me sad. I want Scream 7 to commit to that bit, baby. Do something different. So Anthony, I'm praying. I'm praying here to the horror gods that they make Scream 7 its own thing. But thank you for the $2, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you. Erica, thanks for the $5. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. I believe this was your first super chat ever to the page, if that's what it's telling me. This is a new thing, by the way. I don't know if this is new or not, but YouTube is telling me, like, when someone super chats for the first time. So thank you for the support, Erica. I appreciate that. New to watch parties on YouTube. How does it work? Would it be here? How do we join? I don't want to miss it, so I want to be sure I have all the deets. So I usually, it is a tough thing to explain because I can't stream movies to YouTube. It's very illegal, and I also wouldn't feel cool with that. I've heard some people say like, well, you know, people do it on Twitch all the time. I'm just not about that. I really think that, you know, a lot of the movies we watch on here, especially are art made by, you know, great filmmakers. I don't want to illegally have that somewhere online to watch for free. Like, I don't know. I'm just not all about that. I know some people are like totally fine with pirating movies. Just not my bag at all. I really think we should just give the $10 to watch a good movie and support filmmakers. So what I do instead is I have a little timer up on the screen of exactly of where I am in the movie, and you can follow along. We usually do like a little countdown, like a little 3, 2, 1, start it, bam. And then it'll be on the screen the whole time. So if you're like, had to go to the bathroom, had to go get some snacks, whatever, you come back, that timer will still be up there. You won't miss a damn thing. You can just scroll ahead to get to that point, whatever. So that's typically how it works on YouTube. Trust me, I wish I could stream it to you guys and then just maybe be able to take the video down afterwards or something, but that's just not how the YouTube shit works, unfortunately. So that's how me and many other content creators do the watch parties here on YouTube. And if that's something you're interested in joining in on, join in. It's a fun time. We have our commentary. I like to put up, you know, little comments on screen of things people have to say about the movies. It's always very fun. We have some very good discussion. If you're someone who hates talking over movies, though, you might not have a good time with it. I've had a few people say like, stop talking. And I'm like, dog, that's what we're here for, man. We're here to talk over movies that we've seen 1,000 times. So I know some people like that's just not their jam, and that's all good. Like if that's not your thing, it's not your thing. But it's mostly just us kind of talking about how much we love a certain movie or how much we hate it, either or. And it's great. We get different opinions in real time about real things that are happening on screen. So I really enjoy it. It's a very fun thing that I'm able to do here, and a lot of people seem to dig it. So it's a lot of fun. Erica, join us next Wednesday. I think next Wednesday we'll be watching the first Strangers movie, but like I said, I kind of want to lead up to that, so we might do a one-off next week if I'm not calculating my weeks correctly, which I don't think I am. So, but we will have a watch party next Wednesday. What the movie will be, well, that's still up in the air. But Erica, thank you so much for the $5, and I hope you'll join us when we do watch party Wednesdays, baby. Michael Parton, thanks for the $5, my friend. Saying, hey, Jake, I binged Knuckles. I thought it was fairly decent. Unfortunately, Knuckles isn't the main focus of the show. It's mainly the dumb side character. I hate when shows do that. Now, I haven't seen the Knuckles show, so I misinformed opinion maybe. But, Book of Boba Fett, I feel like is a great example of a movie, of a show that's just so unfocused. And it's like, I just wish we focus on Boba Fett, and we're not really doing that the whole time. Makes me sad. It's just Mandalorian 2.5, basically, for a lot of its runtime. That always makes me sad. It's like, focus on what we're here for, man. We're here for Knuckles, damn it. I still got to watch that, though. I personally really enjoyed Sonic's 1 and 2, and I'm excited for 3. I also love that we're in this like golden age of video game movies. I think it's so interesting, and to see Sonic blow up the way it has, it's really cool. It's been really cool to see that happen. The Mario movie did really well. We have a Minecraft movie coming up. The Borderlands movie comes out this year. I don't know. There's a lot of exciting stuff regarding video game movies, which usually have a bad reputation. That's slowly changing here in the 2020s, which makes old Jake here very happy. So I'm happy to see Sonic succeed, but it does make me sad to hear. This is not the first person who's told me Knuckles was not the best thing they've ever seen. Makes me sad to hear the show's not up to par. So, but Michael, thanks for the $5, man. I'm so sorry you didn't love the show. I got to give it a watch myself. So, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I finally sit down and watch it. Colby Keefe is just throwing $5 out there. All the love, my friend. Thank you so much. Thanks for the $5. I appreciate you. Thanks for the support. You're actively supporting the page, and if you want to throw anything out there, anything you want me to bitch about, I'll bitch about it for you. So Colby, thanks for the support, my friend. Let's talk horror. I am so not gonna be able to pronounce that correctly. I'm so sorry. But what is up, my friend? Welcome in. Yay, I made the live. Hey from Ireland. Hello, Ireland. Hello from Cleveland, Ohio. We are a lot more boring, let me tell you. But thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome. Mary is saying, go watch Alien Romulus with Isabella Merced. Very excited to watch that. One of the movies I'm the most excited for the rest of the year, without a doubt, Mary. Without a doubt. Alex19881 is saying, if Stu returns, we should be given a plausible explanation concerning how he was managed to stay hidden for so long. Plus, we should be totally exact 100% how he faked his death. Dude, I'm with you, man, but I don't know if that's the route they're going to go. I hope so. I hope that would be the case. But I don't... I honestly don't think so. Like, I think if Stu comes back, they're just going to be like, yeah, I lived. And they're not going to explain it because that's too hard. I would hope, right? I would hope they would find a way to do it. But, we've talked about it so many times for years on this page, Craven Something Scary, all the different Scream pages out there. I just named one besides me. Wow. I'm so good at this. No, I'm kidding. We've talked about it to death, and it just feels like if they're going to explain every side of it, it's going to take them a whole fucking third act of exposition. And is that what we want in our third act's exposition? A lot of Stu talking? I don't know, man. I think we should just probably get to it. I feel like it's going to be a Palpatine situation in episode 9. It's just like, oh, he's back. Fuck it. Palpatine's back. He's fucking shit up. We got to stop him again. I feel like that's going to be the situation if he does come back, but I could be wrong. Hell, I could be dead wrong. Maybe they do find a really good way to bring him back that we just haven't talked about quite yet. But I've yet to read a Scream Stu theory that brings the character back in a way that doesn't interfere with something we've seen in the past, or in a way that makes it make total sense across the board that he would be hidden this whole time. I don't know. With Scream 6 existing now, just solidifying that the character is dead, I don't know how they could do it in a way that would make sense. I'm not saying the studio won't do it, because let's be honest, it'll put butts in seats. But God, I hope they don't do it. I hope they don't do it because I think this franchise still has some integrity left in it, and I don't want it to turn into Fast and Furious, at least not yet. But we'll just have to see. Alex, thank you for the $10. I love Stu so much. You know it. He's my favorite Ghostface. And if he does come back, there is going to be a very, very small part of me that is a little excited about it. I love Matthew Lillard. What can I say? I think most people do. Alex, thanks for the $10, though. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Anthony, let's get on a stream next week. Much love, fam. Absolutely, dude. Oh, 100%. I really, really, really want to get on a stream with a lot of people at some point. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. Long time. I've been just trying to get back into YouTube and all that recently, and it's just been tough. We've been making a short film. I'm doing a lot of little secret projects in the works right now. I can't tell you about some of them quite yet, but lots of very fun things are in the works that you guys are going to hopefully dig soon. But absolutely, Anthony, let's make that happen. I want to start. So I want to do like watch parties on Wednesdays, and I think I want to do like a panel stream Mondays or something. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I want to start doing panels where it's like 3-4 people all bitching about something. So let's make it happen, Anthony. I'll message you. We'll do it. Thanks for being a member for 16 months too. Really appreciate you. Zork the Dark One. I always want to read that as Zork the Dork, and I know that's not right. You're not a dork, Zork. I love you. Thanks for the $5. I appreciate you. What do you think of a Ghostface versus Ghostface plot for Scream 7 where two different Ghostfaces are unknowingly targeting the same person? I think there are some people in the chat right now who would think it would be really funny if I said I hated this idea, considering I made a whole movie about it. I love it. I love the idea so much. Dude, I was creaming my pants watching the opening to Scream 6 because I love that idea so much. I was like, oh, we're finally doing it. Hell yeah. I think that one of the things I love so much about the Scream franchise is that the protagonists are more so the focus than the killers themselves. But sometimes that has led to some undercooked killers. And that makes me sad because I think sometimes, not all the time, good slashers are only as good as their villain. That's maybe a hot take of mine. So I think that's why some of the Scream sequels, especially in their third acts, don't work for me. But I do love that our protagonists are always good across the board. Like, in my opinion, at least. I think all 6 of the Scream movies, protagonists, always solid. You can't say that about the Friday the 13th movies, you know? You simply can't. That is a big positive in Scream's corner, but sometimes they forget to give a lot of... They forget to give a little bit of spice and zest to their own respective killers. So I think a big thing for me with the next movie is I'm hoping they find something fun like this, something creative to spice that element up to it. Have good characters and good killers. It can be done. The original Scream, Scream 4, kind of Scream 5, and that's it. So I'm really hoping they're able to find that in Scream 7. And Zork, this would be a great way to do it. Have two different opposing ghost faces that are actively fighting for their kill. Like, that's so fucking cool. Like, let's make it happen. And, you know, for a little more than $5,000 and inexperienced filmmakers. So, little dig at myself there. I'll be here all night. Tip your waiters. Thanks for the $5. Appreciate you, Zork. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Colby Keefe is Colby from the Horror House podcast. Yes, oh, dude, we got to talk. We got to make this happen. Colby messaged me recently. We're going to do a little podcast soon. I'm excited for it. Did you watch Infested yet? The Evil Dead is definitely in good hands. So I have not yet. I know it's on Shudder now. I'm planning on watching it tonight. It's my buddy's birthday. Actually, the guy who co-wrote the short film that we just made. It's his birthday tonight. So we're going out a little bit tonight, but afterwards I am going to watch it before I go to bed. I'm a night owl. I usually sleep for 4 hours a night, which is probably bad. But no, Colby, I am 100% watching this movie because I'm hearing very good things. And that's the biggest reason. I love spider movies, don't get me wrong, but I want to see what this guy's all about because I want to know what I'm getting into with Evil Dead 6. I saw The Hole in the Ground from Lee Cronin, and I was like, holy shit, this fucking rocks. Like, I really liked that movie. I really enjoyed it. And when I heard that he's doing Evil Dead Rise, I'm like, oh, this is going to bang, dude. So same thing here. I want to watch Infested, know what we're getting into with Evil Dead 6. And then also The Last Stop in Yuma County. Is that the name of this movie by this other director who's doing Evil Dead fucking 7, dude? There's so much good shit. There's so much good stuff coming. Oh, so much good stuff coming in the world of horror, man. It has been an exciting 2 months of news. With some of the movies and projects that have been announced, updates we've gotten on respective projects we already knew about. God, it just doesn't stop. And we've gotten some good movies in that time, too. We had a tough start to the year, Colby. 2024 started off a little rough, but whew, March and April, we had some pretty damn good releases, I'll tell you what. But Colby, thanks for the $5, man. I will get back to you soon on that. I'm going to watch it tonight. Infested. Brand new Spider movie. It is on, it's on Shudder, by the way, if you guys want to watch it as well. Couldn't recommend that more. Shudder is such a good streaming platform, and I'm not even sponsored by them. I wish I was. I wish they would sponsor my page. Maybe one day. Jacob, what's up, dog? Jake, I finally got around to watching Late Night with the Devil, one of those good movies I was just talking about. I liked it so much I decided to give it several viewings. The whole 70s aesthetic really sold it for me. The worm bit made me squirm. This is a bizarre fucking movie, but I really enjoyed it. I'm seeing some people online now saying they weren't crazy about it. And I think they make some valid arguments, hidden on some stuff I even talked about in my review that I wasn't crazy about with the film. But overall, it is a very solid new horror flick, a very original idea as well that I really enjoyed about it. So I personally did love it too. I started that with negative connotation, so don't let that fool you. I loved this film. It's one of my favorite horror movies of the year so far, without a doubt. And just like Jacob is talking about here, the 70s aesthetic is the thing that I think I loved the most about it. David Desmulchen gives a fucking killer. That's so funny. Never mind. David Desmulchen gives a killer performance in this movie too. One of my favorites across the board. I love him as Polka Dot Man and fucking this movie. Those might be my two favorites. He's also great in the Dark Knight. What's the Prisoners too? He's great in Prisoners as well. But dude's awesome. I love his career thus far. I want to see him do more horror after Late Night with the Devil. I'll tell you what. He was in like The Boogeyman and Last Voyage of the Demeter, but I don't know. I just wasn't crazy about those. I'm excited to see him do more shit like this. Some more weird indie horror. But Jacob, I'm so glad that you enjoyed it, man. It is a fucking banger. Alex is saying, you're welcome, Jake. I'm glad to support your channel. Well, thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Really does mean a lot to me. Rockland Graves Productions. Throwing a little 69 out there. Whew, damn. Getting me all hot and bothered, Evan. God damn. Super jazzed for your short film, my dude. I can't wait to see it. Glad to hear you're kicking things up on the channel. Yeah, no, I mean, dude, 100%. I'm going in. I'm going all in. I'm going balls deep on this channel. I gotta stop. I have to be stopped. No, I'm taking it very seriously moving forward. I think for the last 6 months or so, my focus has been this short film. And I look back at that time and I'm just thinking, man, my fucking schedule was so inconsistent. Just posting whenever and all that. No, it's going to be very different moving forward. I am going for that silver play button. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm a quarter of the way to it, almost. Let's get there, man. I know I can do it if I just put all my focus on this, and I'm going to be doing it moving forward. I got a lot of side quests out of the way. I made a fan film for one of my all-time favorite horror series, Scream. And now I've created my own original intellectual property, and I'm so proud of it. Like, I am so proud of how it came out. Evan, if you were able to talk to Dylan from Splattercast, he was helping us on set, so he knows a little bit about it. He got to see us film 80% of the movie, pretty much. So I'm so happy with how it's coming out so far, and oh god, it's great. Like, listen, I'll be honest, Red Right Hand, it was a very amateur shoot. We didn't know what we were doing. We were brand new filmmakers, and we were making a big ass movie. We were like, fuck it, let's make a whole feature film. We barely got it done in time. It was one of those, like, I don't know what we're doing, but let's just go. Let's run with the camera and make it happen. This time around, a lot of professionals worked on this movie. I had my buddies working on Red Right Hand pretty much. And this time around, we had like real professionals shooting the thing, doing the audio, fucking real actors, paid actors in this new short. It fucking rocks. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything, but we actually put time and effort into pre-production, and this thing fucking bangs, dude. I love Red Right Hand. It was a really fun project to make, and I think it is a very fun movie, but it's amateur. And this time around, we're aiming to impress, I guess is my point, and you guys will be. So Rockland Graves Productions, Evan, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support for the channel, and I cannot wait for you to see it. Wherever you may see it, too. Maybe in a big movie somewhere. I don't know. Anyways, Zork the Dark One throwing $5 out there. Thanks for your support, my friend. If Ghostface was in Pretty Little Liars Original Sin, do you see any of the liars surviving? I don't. They're toast. This is a great question. I love this question. This is my favorite question all night, I think. Holy shit. Interesting. Very interesting question. I only got through the first season. I believe second season is either on the way or already out. I'm not sure. But I kind of agree. I don't see any of them living. That's such it's almost like a rude thing to say, right? I don't see them living. They're all dead. They're all gonna die. I just think like most Ghostface killers, most of them, not all, are they're pretty good at doing what they do. Most of them are very smart. And they efficiently kill people in very elaborate, fucked up ways. I mean, listen, some people want to criticize Amber and Richie. They're like, oh, I hate these characters. But Amber's, she's pretty damn smart the way she goes about doing things. Tell you what. Pretty ballsy to be the face of whoever you would think like, how am I trying to word this? Amber's literally like takes a video of herself. It's probably Richie doing it through the window, sends it to Jenna Ortega's character. That's crazy. That's so ballsy. She's like, you wouldn't even think it's her because of how ballsy that is. So I don't know, that Richie and Amber, very underrated duo in my opinion. So I think they would outsmart the Pretty Little Liars people, I guess is my point. Zork the Dark One. Zork the Dark One. But I love that question. Maybe my favorite question of the night, I'm not going to lie. Not that I pick favorites, but funny stuff. I would love to see Ghostface go up against, like, I'm trying to think like what kind of characters I would want to see him go against, because we've seen Ghostface in the Scream movies, and those are like teen slashers. I would say that's where I would categorize those. I would love to see him go up against like Halloween characters, like Rob Zombie characters. What would that look like? What is a Rob Zombie murder mystery? What is that all about? Zork, thanks for the $5 though, man. I appreciate it. I think that's another thing I want to see from Scream. Them try out maybe a different tone for the movies. Cynthia's saying, in all respect, Jake, you take too long to move on to the next comment. You make it into a whole new subject. Well, when people throw $5 out there, I try to, put a whole lot of time on it. I just appreciate the support. It's crazy that anybody would throw money at this page. So I want to make it worth their time, my friend. So that's why I do that. Any updates on when your short film is going to be released? I don't know. I really can't say any more than that. I just don't know. And there are outside factors that I can't talk about yet. So I don't know. I don't know when it's going to come out. Did you watch Cuckoo? I did not. I have not had a chance to see it yet. I'm going to try to get a screener though, for sure. Because I'm really excited for this one. A lot of good summertime releases, but this is one that's definitely towards the top of my list. This and Longlegs, I am so excited to see. They look so scary and so fucked up. Cuckoo, the trailer for Cuckoo actually gave me Cocoa Puffs. No, I'm kidding. It gave me goosebumps, man. It is so fucking scary if you guys have not seen the trailer for that. I am very excited for this movie. Highly anticipating it. It looks terrifying. I can't wait. Prediction, Cuckoo involves animal-human hybrids. I love this. I love animal-human hybrids. Those are so fucking scary. The Fly's like my favorite horror movie of all time, so bring it on, dude. Bring it on. Erica's saying Art can't laugh and Spaulding laughs all too loud. That's funny. That is very funny. Captain Spaulding, man. Great horror villain. Very underrated. House of a Thousand Corpses, I rewatched that movie recently. I went through the Firefly trilogy again, and I just love that movie to death. Like, I know Devil's Rejects is typically the favorite from those three. And don't get me wrong, that's a fucking maybe the best Rob Zombie movie objectively. But man, my personal favorite is House of a Thousand Corpses. It is so much fun. It is like the acid trip version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I love it. Oh, God, I don't know. House, it's just my favorite. I love that one so much. It's without a doubt a close race, though, between House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, though. Oh, both of those are so good. So good. So good, so good. I think I saw Mad. Yeah, what's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? That's my name. Don't wear it out. I saw your text message, by the way. Yes. If you want to come out with us, come out with us. It'll be fun. Connor and I are gonna do a little bit of celebrating since we just wrapped up a short and it's his birthday. So come on out. Why not? Why the heck not? I'm going to be done streaming probably in another 30 minutes. I'm probably going to go off at 8:45. Anyways, let's get back to the horror. Donatus. What's up, dog? How you doing? I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm shit at pronouncing things. Do you think it was Vicky that was making shouting / laughing noises or Art in T2's mid-credit scene? I think it was Vicky, but I see where you're coming from. Actually, in a way, I do believe like whatever's controlling Art or maybe it was Art the Clown himself, I do feel like they're all interconnected in a sort of way. There's this shot in Terrifier 2 where we have Jonathan running around. I've seen the movie like countless times now, so I've really studied it. I'm really thinking about what Damien's motivation was with a lot of shots. There's some stuff in and I'm getting to the scene with Jonathan. Hang on, let me set this up. There's some things in Terrifier 2 where they show it to you and it kind of doesn't progress the story. It's one of those things where I'm just like, why is this happening right now? Why are we watching this? And I feel like it's all things that are going to come back in Terrifier 3 or Terrifier 4 to set up the grander story going on in the background here. Like, what is Art the Clown? We're getting to it, right? We're slowly taking steps towards that, I think, with every movie, progressing towards what the fuck is actually going on here. And a big clue, in my opinion, is that, we have the character of the little pale girl with the glowing eyes during the sequence where Jonathan is running around outside in the dark. And we then at the end, the very last shot of that mid-credit scene that you're talking about, we have Vicky with the same glowing eyes. And if you remember from All Hallows Eve, going all the way back to that, there's a sequence there where Art the Clown, played by a different actor, admittedly, has those glowing yellow eyes. I feel like they're all connected somehow, some way. If it's, if it's demons, if it's some kind of weird, religious connection, which is absolutely a factor. The imagery of angels versus demons is very prevalent, especially in Terrifier 2, but even more so in All Hallows Eve. So I don't know. I really don't know where they're going with it, but I do feel like it's something of biblical proportions, literally and figuratively. So that's my guess as of right now. I actually had a fella, I can't remember who it was. I responded to a lot of Instagram messages today. But somebody messaged me today about, Jake, did you ever make a video about who you, what you think Art the Clown is or whatever? And yes, I did. About 5 months ago, I made a video that I'm honestly so proud of. Maybe the most research I've ever done for for a video ever. Just talking about, the secret behind the scenes story that is happening in Terrifier 2. And I sent the video to the guy. I don't know if the fella watched it or not, but I hope he did. It's a video I'm very proud of. And I think I honestly, out of all the theories I've pitched in my 4 or 5 years of doing this, I feel like I'm right. I feel like I have a point. I feel like I'm close, at least. I think I'm 90% there. There's a factor I don't think I have quite yet, but I think I'm 90% there genuinely. So we'll have to see. We'll just have to see. I don't want to be right either, by the way. I'm not trying to be right, but it's just my guess based off of what I heard from what I heard from Damien in the commentary for Terrifier 2. Some of the things he said about it. It just makes a lot of things that I feel just make sense. Little Ghost. What's up, Lil Ghost? How you doing? Just joining. Is there any new information on Scream since Nev posted that script page? I mean, the only thing is we've pretty much gotten confirmation at this point that the core 4 are not returning for Scream 7. But, it's just been smoke and mirrors, rumors, stuff like that. Nothing crazy. Just people on Twitter getting angry. I've heard that there's some script leaks. I don't know. If that's true, I don't want to know about it. Why would we want to know about that quite yet? I only want to report on things that, the studio actually is going to put out and wants us to know. Because, if the movie's going to be shit, at least have it surprise me with a face full of shit. There's something there, Halloween Ends, for instance. If I would have known that was shit going into it, I might not have even gone and seen it. I would prefer the shock of shit hitting me in the face versus knowing it's coming, I guess is my point. So, no, we do not, officially, we don't know anything. I'm sure there's some people out there who claim to know everything that's about to happen in Scream 7, but I don't really want to know quite yet. Nothing yet. No big updates to report here. Nothing that I'm going to make a video on quite yet. But I will say this. I have not made a Scream video in a month. I know. I've had some people message me. I had a person message me a couple days ago saying they're unsubscribing from my page because I stopped talking about Scream. And I'm like, I didn't stop talking about Scream, dude. I'm still talking about Scream. But there's just a lot of other more exciting things to talk about right now. There's no updates on Scream 7. Sorry, my friend. So please don't unsubscribe. I promise I'm still going to talk about Scream. There's just a lot of other very exciting things. We had I focused on Winnie the Pooh, for instance. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2, which was a big, surprising turnaround for that franchise. So that very much so captured my attention in March. And, we've had so many good indie horror flicks come out. It's hard not to talk about them. Oh my God. So much good stuff is on the way. There's so much other exciting stuff in the realm of horror to talk about. God, it's just we gotta talk about this other stuff too. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for Scream 7, but holy shit, we have The Strangers, we have Cuckoo, we have Alien Romulus, we have Terrifier 3, we have VHS 7. The list goes on. The Wolfman, Speak No Evil remake. There's so much to talk about right now. It's crazy. So don't unsubscribe. I'm still talking about Scream. Don't worry. It's coming. I have a Scream theory video coming out next week too, by the way. I already have it written. I just never filmed it. so it's happening. Alien Romulus is good. Did you get to see it early? I know a few people got to see it already. I'm very excited for it. Can't wait. Ty is saying I'm low-key excited for Tarot. I'm expecting generic jump scares and the trailer giving it away. I agree. But will it be fun? Maybe. I actually really do like Blumhouse style horror. The problem is a lot of the movies we've gotten recently that are Blumhouse style horror movies like that have just kind of sucked or have been really repetitive of something else. Like Imaginary is literally just reskinned Insidious the Red Door. And then Insidious the Red Door was just kind of the first movie again, but worse. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. And you know what, Cynthia, this is actually a really good question. Jake, can I join the stream? How do I do it on mobile? So here's my thing. I don't let just anybody come on. I like to get to know the people first. I've had some buddies who have let people just come on the stream, and it's led to some bad things. Led to them getting banned on Twitch in one scenario. But if you want to come on the stream, I'm always open to it. I'm always open to having new people, new faces come on. But I just, let's have a little meeting first. Let's talk. Let's chat first and foremost, and then we can make this happen. So shoot me a message on Instagram or something, and we'll figure something out. I'm always looking for new people to talk to. I've just been super busy lately. So message me. Let's see what's up. Madison loved the Red Door, which I know I can't talk bad about Daddy Patrick Wilson. I really can't. It was his directorial debut. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to shit on the movie. And Madison, you know that. I've gone on this rant to you too many times. I want to love Insidious the Red Door so much, but it's so mid. It's so fine. And it makes me sad because, like, Patrick Wilson can do no wrong, man. I love Patrick Wilson. I mean, he makes those Aquaman movies worth my time. I love him. I think he's great. I think he's such a good actor. He adds so much to every project he's in. But I know I can't talk bad about him. He's so good. He's so great. I love him so much, but that movie was something. At the very least, the saving grace of Insidious the Red Door is the fact that it at least had good jump scares, in my opinion. And that's one of the many reasons I'm there, I'll be honest. Like, there's like 3 big things I come for the Insidious movies. I love the characters, I love the jump scares, I love the demons. And I just feel like the demon wasn't all that prevalent in that movie. We always get a new one too, usually. And we didn't get a new demon, which made me kind of sad. I loved seeing old Lippy Boy, Lipstick Demon, come back. That was exciting. That was cool. But I guess I kind of wanted a little side antagonist, kind of like what the Conjuring movies do. I'm not even going to lie. I hate to make that comparison, but yeah, I don't know. I want to like Insidious 5 so much, but it's like the only Insidious flick I'm just not crazy about. It makes me sad, and I'm so sorry. I'm still going to buy it, and I'm still putting it on that damn shelf. And maybe I'll come to love it. Maybe I'll come to love it eventually. What's Sinclair Daniels, I think is her name. I loved her. She was a great new character. I cannot remember her name for the life of me. It's like a Charlie? It's like something like that. It's like Charlie or something like that. I can't remember. She's a great character. Oh my God. My favorite character, honestly, my favorite character of the whole movie. I thought she was awesome. So I don't know. There's a lot to love about Insidious 5, but I think it just mostly missed the mark for me. Villain Killing Dylan, what's up, my friend? Jake, I don't wish to alarm you, but your Terrifier 3 poster is moving. It is haunted. So we've established it's haunted earlier on. No, I have my fan on because it's like 100 fucking degrees in Ohio right now, which I kind of don't mind. I like when it's hot. But I get sweaty during streams, I don't want to get too sweaty. But yeah, the fan's blowing on all that. So don't worry. Pay it no mind. It's a little distracting. I apologize. But but yeah, it's haunted. Let's just say that. I think that's more fun. Garrett Peck is saying Insidious the Red Door wasn't awful, but it was hardly the best in the series. Yeah, no, I 100% agree. It wasn't awful. It wasn't like the worst thing I've ever seen. It's my least favorite Insidious movie, but it has some saving graces. It has some silver linings. There was some things I really liked about it. The story overall I think was the weakest part. I don't like the way that they wrote Dalton. the more I watch it, that's something I didn't talk about in my review, because, you know, usually when I do reviews, it's only after like one viewing. But the more I've seen the film like 4 or 5 times now, because I think they put it on Netflix, and I've watched it twice there because, again, I want to like this movie so much. But the things I love, I really like the jump scares. I like the way the lipstick demon looks, except for that one shot, and you know the shot I'm talking about. And I like Patrick Wilson. I like Sinclair Daniels. There are some really good like sequences, but man, I don't like the way that they wrote Dalton. I don't like the story overall. Him and being in college is pretty boring, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I wish it was better. The whole art angle, I think, is the biggest thing that kills it about the whole film for me. And, you know, I'm just going to be honest. I wish Leigh Whannell wrote the film. That's biggest thing. I think that's the biggest reason why I can get into all 4 of the previous movies, is because it's Leigh Whannell. I love his writing. Everything about it usually works for me. There's some stuff in Last Key that is so fucking weird that I don't know if I love or not, but I've really come to like that movie. I think it's one of the most underrated from the franchise. Last Key is really goofy, but it's really fun. There's some genuine bad acting in that movie from some of the side characters, but I've come to love it. I don't know. I really enjoy that movie. But yeah, no, I'm with you, Garrett. It's not an awful movie by any means, but it's just not great. It was such a 5 out of 10 for me. You know, like, that's not bad. That's not awful. It's just right in the middle. Haunting You, what's up, my friend? How you doing? You now have ownership of Scream and can give it a new direction. What will you do? Red right hand, but, you know, made with like $35 million. Genuinely, like, let me do my weird ass Scream movie with big time actors. That would be so great. That is really what I would do with it. I would try to do like a movie from the killer's perspective, where one of the other killers where our main killer, who's technically our main character, is not only trying to hide the fact that he's Ghostface from the rest of the group, but he also is being stalked by yet another Ghostface that is taking credit for all the kills that he is actually doing. I think that would be so much fun. I would love another crack at that too, now that I have a little more experience in terms of writing and filmmaking. I don't know. If I ever get to do a Scream movie, that is what I would love to do. Madison saying his house is in fact haunted, no cap. It is. My house is a little haunted. I bought a haunted doll. Before this channel even started, I bought a haunted doll for fun. I've told Madison this story before, so she knows I'm not lying. I went to an estate sale one time, and like this was like maybe a year before I started the channel, I want to say, like maybe like 2018, 2017, sometime around there. And they told me that they had a doll that was haunted, and I'm like, I'll buy it, like right now. They're like $15. And I had it in the house for a little while, and nothing really happened. You know, I was kind of just like, whatever, you know, cool. Just walked by it every now and then. It was just always sitting there. One day I wake up and it's in a totally different spot than where I put it. I'm like, that is so fucking freaky. I asked everybody in the house. I'm like, what's up? You know, did y'all move this? Are y'all playing with me? It was kind of, the other thing about it too, it happened maybe like 3-4 weeks after. So we stopped talking about it at that point. You know what I mean? No one was really talking about the haunted doll or anything. It kind of just passed. It was just like, it was just sitting in a room somewhere kind of thing. And then it starts moving around. I'm like, okay, that's fucking weird. And it's no longer in the house because that was so weird. But yeah, my house might be haunted, I guess, is long story short. Colby Keefe, later Jake, good stream. Taking my oldest to see Alien for the 45th anniversary. Oh my God, enjoy. I wish I was going with you. I'm not going to lie. I want to see that movie on the big screen so bad. But enjoy, my friend. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. That is a banger. You know, it's Alien Day, and I just watched Alien like a week ago with my dad. He just had hip surgery, so he's just been hanging out on the couch recently. So we've been watching a little, every now and then we're watching a movie together, and watching Alien again. Fuck, that movie's so good. It's so good. I love it. But so Colby, enjoy, my friend. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. If you own Scream, the first thing you should do is beg Melissa and Jenna to come back. Oh yeah. Oh, I would totally do, you know what I would totally do? For the love of rock. For the love of rock. Sorry, I had to get that out. It's been 2 weeks, man. Come on, let me let me have this. First thing I would do is just finally do the Sam killer arc thing, dude. Oh, I would so do that. It's her being the killer. She's got to hide it from the rest of the core 4 because she's going after shitty ghost faces. That's what I would really do. That's what I would want to do. She's hunting all the Reddit ghost faces out in the world. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Intermain is saying any scary stories or experiences you've had. So back in January, me and my friends and I went to the Haunted Punderson Hotel. It's up in like northern, like very up northeast Ohio, and it's supposedly haunted. We walked around like at like pretty close to midnight with what are they called? Like the EMF readers and all the ghost hunting equipment and stuff. We walked around and nothing was really happening, for like the first hour or so. But then we went there's like a library section, and I went in the closet of the library. And right when that happened, they closed the door on me. Like I told them, like, close the door. Maybe the ghost will want to interact with me more. The EMF reader spiked, and I felt a cold breath on my neck. And I was like, oh, no, and got the fuck out of there so fast. So I don't know. Do I believe in ghosts? Could that have just have been superstition? Probably. But I'm not 100% sure on ghosts, but I will say that was fucking weird. I can't explain that, Whew. Weird stuff. So that's been my one thing. And the doll. That and the doll. So Erica is saying buys a haunted doll for fun, is surprised when it is in fact haunted. That is me. Yeah, I like to live on the edge, I like to live on the edge. Buy a haunted doll. Let's see what happens. If I die, I die. Fuck it. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, ladies and gentlemen. Madison saying you had the red mark on your neck after you came out of the closet too. I did, yeah. I forgot about that. I had a big red mark right where I felt the breath. It was weird. Madison has a picture of it on her phone too. So very weird time. Watch The Fourth Kind. I have watched The Fourth Kind. I really enjoyed it. I'm not really crazy about documentary style horror, but that was a rare exception. I really enjoyed that one. Maybe it's just because Mila Jovovich stars in it, but I really enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. Wait, Jake came out of the closet? Not yet. Anyways, TJ Sanders is saying, have a good night, Jake. Keep pumping content. Oh, I'll be pumping all right, TJ. No, I'm just fucking with you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, no, I will 100% be working on a lot of fun stuff next week. I have, what am I working on for Monday right now? I'm working on a Radio Silence Movies Ranked, and I'm even talking about their movies they produced as well, which is the 3 new VHS movies, as well as another anthology series called, what the fuck is it called? Phobias. I totally drew a blank there. Like, what is that movie called? Phobias. So yes. We're making it happen. Rockland saying, I'm not gay, I'm deeply closeted. Exactly, see? See, we get it, Evan. Erica saying, my son asked me one morning why I was sitting at the edge of his bed the night before. He woke up to a woman with long black hair at the edge of his bed. He was 8. I worked nights. Ugh, that's creepy. The place we lived in had to be haunted. We'd hear footsteps at all weird hours. We didn't stay there much longer. LMAO. I wouldn't either. I would want to get the fuck out of there. Holy shit, Erica, that's scary. I've never had something like that happen. Like, I've never seen anything, but I've had some unexplained shit happen where I'm just like, I don't know about that. Who moved the doll? Who breathed on my neck? So that's scary. That's scary. I do have a few friends who have claimed to have seen ghosts though. And I always give people the benefit of the doubt. I've only had like 2 kind of paranormal experiences. I don't know what's out there, what's happening. So anything's possible. I always talk about how much I love mysteries and how much I love mysteries in movies. But one of my favorite things about this life that we're all living is that we're all kind of just in the center of a mystery. We're all in a floating ball of mud revolving around a ball of fire. What the fuck is going on? This is pure chaos 24/7. So do ghosts exist? I don't fucking know. Are we really real? Are we in a simulation right now? Would we be able to tell? Great question. I'm starting to sound like Alex Jones. Let's move on. Mr. HPC. Oh my God, I love your profile picture. Love the bunny. Did you just say they are going to release more VHS movies? Yeah, dude. Yeah, the 7th one comes out in October, apparently. Have not had an update on that. We don't even know who the directors are, to my knowledge. But let me look this up real quick. I'm actually curious if we've had an update. No, nothing really. No, so last October, after VHS 85 came out, it was once again super successful for Shudder, which, you know, once again, love or hate these movies, they're like crazy, they're crazy big hits. For the streaming service that it was on, Shudder. So we know that they're yet again doing another one, which will make 4 in a row for past couple of years. They've been making them since 2021 again, and I'm unbelievably excited. So I'll say what where's the line about space? They're taking it to space. That's the big thing that they've teased about it so far. And I'm trying to find I'm on the Bloody Disgusting article that they released back in October. I'm trying to find the line about going to space. Yeah, I won't spend too much longer looking for this, but basically they announced that they're gonna go to space with Part 7. Like, that's fucking crazy. I'm here for it. I think that's insane. So I'm very excited. Can't wait to see what they do. Zack-a-lantern, what's up, dude? How you doing? What should happen in Scream 7 is Sidney comes out and says, "Avengers, assemble!" and every horror villain in existence comes out and defeats Ghostface. Why aren't you writing the next movie, Zack-a-lantern? That's what I'm thinking to myself right now, if I'm being honest. No, that's awesome, dog. That's funny shit. Haunting You, throwing $20 out there. Holy, but Jesus, thank you, man. Appreciate you. When I was little, I visited my great-grandma in Kansas. The cat stuck its paw under an old door connecting to another room and then left. The old bifold closet very slowly opened. I ran out, and the cat came from the kitchen. Ooh! I should start reading horror stories on here. That was fun. Dude, that's terrifying, though. What the fuck? I can't explain that shit. I mean that tops my haunted ghost, my haunted doll story without a doubt. That is way more terrifying. What the fuck? That cat can teleport, is what I'm hearing. Teleporting cat or ghosts? Explain that, universe. Scientists. You can't. No, that's fucking scary, man. That would make me piss my pants. I'm being honest. I'm a big old crybaby too, so that's terrifying. Jesus, Haunting You. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, are ghosts real? Well, I know that there's a lot of shit that's happened that's unexplained. So something's going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. All I know is that we got to have fun, you know? We got to have fun because I don't know what's going to happen next. We never do. So let's just have fun while we can. It's a scary world. It's a scary, mysterious world out there. So make it fun if you can. Make it fun. Haunting You, thank you for the $20. And thank you for sharing that very interesting story. I think we got to call up like Warner Bros. Or James Wan to make a scary movie about teleporting cat ghosts. That's... Hollywood's running out of ideas. We're doing teleporting cat... No, I'm kidding. No, I love it, though. I love it. That's really scary, man. Mr. HPC is saying, thank you, it's my baby bunny. And VHS in space, that'll be a weird one to watch, but cannot wait. I love the bunny, first and foremost. And yeah, no, I mean, it does feel a little jumping the shark, right? But I think I get it, right? We made 3 of them so far, and I've really enjoyed all 3 movies. Well, not 3 of them so far, 6 in total, but 3 from the new run. And I've really enjoyed these new ones, VHS 94, 99, and 85. I thought were all very fun. I think in a little sense, it's been diminishing returns every single time. 94 is definitely my favorite, like without a doubt. Then 99, then 85. But I enjoy all 3 of them. I think they're all very good. They're all very fun anthology flicks. I think VHS 7 will probably be the goofiest and most ridiculous. But I'm here for it nonetheless, man. I'm very excited to see where they go with it. Haunting You is saying it did happen. My parents were out, grandma and brothers asleep. The closet was full and also connected to the other room. The bifolds in the rest of the house were all vintage and antique. So it's an old house too. Oh, see, I'm smelling ghosts here, man. I'm smelling some ghosts. I'm telling you. That's like that Casey Rocket bit. Do you guys know who Casey Rocket is? He's like, and now I can smell ghosts. He does all that crazy movement. Never mind. Let's stay focused. No, I mean, Haunting You, this sounds like an old creepy, creaky house. Like I'm thinking like Annabelle Creation House, you know? That's the vibe I'm getting from this. It was totally haunted, man. Like I'm sold. Cats don't teleport, not to my knowledge. They can fucking fly pretty much, but they can't teleport. I know that much. I love it. I love it though. That's scary. Ty Lee is saying my uncle read my tarot and 3 months later his apartment burned down. Could be coincidence though. What the fuck? That's so scary. I feel so bad for your uncle. That's terrible. What the fuck? Ghosts might just be other multiverses overlapping, but we can't see them, just feel or hear their presence. Maybe. Little glitches in the Matrix, right? I definitely believe in different dimensions. I don't know. Maybe that's a weird thing to admit to online, but I definitely believe there are, like, the multiverse is a real thing. I just don't believe it's something we're able to tap into, like Rick and Morty would suggest. I mean, think about it, right? Every time you make a decision, you could have made the opposite decision there, and it could have gone down a different path. So, I mean, it makes sense that every time you make a decision, just splits off into another multiverse. It's a weird thing, and I'll probably get off that soapbox here, but it's something I can get into. I really like that theory. I vibe with it. Or they're just dead people who haven't left, LOL. I'm sure we could come up with a lot of scenarios to comfort us. and that's just it right there. Maybe we're just coming up with scenarios, you know, for the comfort of maybe not living in a mystery. But I vibe with it, man. I'm like, you know, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I'm just gonna hang out and see what happens. That's all we can do, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get moving because old Jake has got to celebrate a birthday tonight. It is Connor Caligaris' birthday, a man who helped fund Red Right Hand and co-wrote and assistant directed this new short film that I'm working on. So this man is a dude that needs to be celebrated. I know most of you probably don't know him. He was on the page back in December to talk a little Red Right Hand, though. I don't know if you guys caught that stream or not, but it was very fun. So let's all keep him in our thoughts, our thoughts and prayers, because he's a great guy. He's an awesome dude. So much love to him, and I can't wait for you to see what him and I made. Jason Dyer's throwing $2 out there, probably the last little super chat I'll read. Jason Dyer, thank you so much. Today is National Alligator Rules Day. Jake number one. You're number one, Jason. I love you. It's Alien Day and Alligator Rules Day. I love it. This is my favorite day ever, Jason. So much positivity. I love it. Dude, thank you for the $2. Thanks for the support, man. Jason, I love seeing you come around here and talk about alligator. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now, Jason. If I'm feeling up to it, the next watch party is gonna be Alligator. Fuck it. I want to watch Alligator again. It's so good. Best B movie ever. Fight me. Jason, our love for Alligator will never die. And I can't wait to watch this movie with you, hopefully soon. So thanks for the $2, man. Thanks for hopping in at the last minute here. Appreciate you. You made it. Doesn't matter if you were late. You made it. That's the big thing. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I promise I will actually be live next week. I'm not just going to disappear again. I'll be going live probably Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays moving forward. Maybe Tuesdays. I don't know. Still figuring out the whole work schedule, but we'll get it going. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be live again next week. Let's talk on Monday. Have a very fun weekend. Stay safe. Seriously, stay safe. I want to see all of you guys on Monday. So be safe this weekend and just have fun. Drink responsibly. All the love. Peace out. And don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Goodbye.